Hello there, it's me, earthmanbrick, and we're back with a little sort of transformer here that was originally a G1 pretender by the name of BombBurst. This is him, this is the original toy. So it was a pretender, right? Now the idea is you've got the robot mode over here, and that's it transformed into its vehicle mode, which is some kind of plane flying vehicle thing, most likely a drone, but it's got a cockpit, so probably a pilotable thing. Who knows? Who cares? Looks cool, good enough. And that's kind of all you needed when you were a kid in the 80s and you were playing around with this stuff. It was just like, yeah, great, love it. And so the idea here is that the robot goes inside the shell, and that's the pretender gimmick. Now there was quite a few lines in this pretender series, and yeah, BombBurst was one of them. This is the box art here. Look at that, how beautiful is that artwork? Amazing. Who wouldn't want to buy it? In the Japanese show, which because he never featured in the cartoon over here, he did feature in the comics, but in the G1 had already ended by the cartoon over here. But in Japan, it was the second extended series, because the first one was Headmasters. Then they started with another series called Master Force. And after that it was Victory, and then it was the failed pilot of Zone. So there was like 4 extra shows of Transformers in Japan that are all part of the G1 continuity. And this one was part of Master Force, which had the Pretenders. It had the Power Masters, they were called over here. And I'm trying to think what else. There was a few other bits and bobs, but anyway, back to BombBurst. And yeah, I don't have the G1 toy. However, what we do have is this. This was the Power of the Primes version, and it was a bit crap. It did carry on the whole, and it says he's Megatronus. That's the guy there, but obviously that's the same figure. It's BombBurst or Blood. And yeah, the whole idea is that this would slot, rather than transform into a Headmaster, it transforms into whatever that is, and that would power up your Transformers. It doesn't actually do anything. There's no real toy gimmick other than it can slot into various bits and bobs, and yeah, it's a bit crap. The idea is that this thing, he can sort of hide. This opens up, and then he hides inside it. You can also flip it round, attach that thing, and it becomes a weapon for a figure. That's what it looks like in weapon mode. And yeah, it's a bit crap. Let me just sort out the camera here so you can actually get a better look at the box art. Apologies, I'm just I'm relatively new to this whole streaming thing, and it's not a live show, it's just the way I'm kind of doing it on the fly. So let me play around with the focus. Just zoom this down, close that window because it's not helping, and yeah, I can adjust the focus on sly. There we go. So you can see here they've really gone in, trying to make it a one-size-fits-all packaging for all the European and Western markets, although pretty much European because it's, instead of English, it's just Great Britain. So yeah, it's not that great, unfortunately. However, I don't care about this one. I've just got that for collection purposes. This is the one we care about. This is the core class version that they released. Just auto that. Nope, autofocus is being a bit crap. Let me just manually change it. And where's the sweet spot? About there. That kind of works. So yeah, this is the core class version, which I think they knocked it out the park. They got a lot of the character in them. Unfortunately, you don't get the robot mode. as he was. It's kind of a mishmash between the Pretender and the vehicle mode, which I think is a fair enough compromise. And that's him on the back there. Let's focus that in. There we go. And look at that. He even has a little axe, and he's got his big gun blasters. And yeah, he looks like a proper monster in that mode, proper vehicle in that mode. Nothing to really, show one way or the other. It's a perfect Transformer. So let's have a look at him. We've got him here. And yeah, I love this guy. Look at that beautiful glossy red that it got there. And it even has a nice black trim around the cockpit area. Perfect. If they'd gone with like transparent plastic, I probably wouldn't have liked it nearly as much. This just works wonderfully. And it's such a simple transformation as well. It's very much just, double hinge there to whisk that round. You pull down the legs, flip them round. There we go. And the feet just unclasp here. There we go. So he's got heels. Of course, there's no real... Oh, wait. It is perfect. It does have an ankle rocker. How cool is that? This is one of the very few rare core ones that actually does have an ankle rocker. That's bloody amazing. And yeah, these can just flip round. They do detach as well, so you can just carry them as guns, I think. No, he does just have to carry them there for them to be guns, but he can just sort of arch it around. It's on a ball joint. All the joints are on ball joints on this guy. He has a head swivel. No real articulation, but a lot of nice detail in that head. And it looks like you can sort of flip it around and open his mouth more, because the way the slot is there. But no, you can't. But still, pretty bloody cool. Very sort of crazy looking character. And yeah, if I zoom in a little further here, you can even see. Let's play around with the focus a bit more. Yeah, look at that. All that detail. He's got his teeth painted white. And yeah, this is realistically the scale. Look at that. Tamper-graphed logo there. That's not a sticker or anything. It's not going to scratch off anytime soon. Painted ears. There's a little bit of a excess paint there. I don't know. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that. But yeah, it looks great. Looks proper monstrous. And yeah, where's his sword battle thing? I must have dropped it somewhere. But yeah, he does have a sort of a bludgeon thing, and I think you can store it in vehicle mode as well. Can't remember where or how. But yeah, the whole thing just... everything just hides so perfectly. Such a good Transformer. So yep, just swivel around the waist. The legs just clasp up underneath. And they do actually... there is little slots here that plug into these parts as well. So it all tidies up. Everything slots together pretty darn nicely. And again, you've got ankle rockers on the feet, so you can really give them some decent posability. So we just flip these round. Those stay flat. I think the only problem here is that these arms don't really peg in anywhere, unfortunately. Or do they? Am I lying? No, I don't think they do. It would have been nice if there was like a slot here or something that you can just peg it in. But other than that, it's bloody perfect. I love this guy. Easily one of the... I would say this is probably my favorite core class. And they've done a lot of really good core class figures. I've got a few here as well. We've got a Megatron. This is him as a tank. And I think this is the best rendition of Megatron as a tank, in all honesty. Especially in terms of transformation, in terms of everything else. We've also got Starscream, another winner, because his jet mode, it tidies up really nicely. You get all the base details here perfectly. And yeah, it covers up pretty well underneath. So yeah, that's a bit of a winner. Oh, and Megatron, the turret actually rotates. Bloody amazing. Really good. Solid engineering. And oh, we've got this is also Megatron, but let's face it, when you look at him when he's transformed, he's obviously Galvatron. So I'll just transform him. It's pretty bloody easy. You just pop that out. Flip these round. Take those bits off. Yeah, the guns do tend to pop off, but that's not a bug, it's a feature. Flip the arms round. Flip the feet around. Turn it. There's his feet, and they have suitable heels on them. No ankle rockers on this guy though, unfortunately. None of the other ones do. It's only BombBurst. And yeah, that's supposed to be Energon Megatron, but it's clearly Galvatron. For all intents and purposes. Looks solid. Pretty bloody cool. You can store the wings any way you want. You can have him carry his pistols. You can actually point them up so it looks like a sword as well if you wanted. You can store them in various places as well. You can just have them on the shoulders as cannons, or you can have them stacked up as well. You can have it any way you want. And yeah, it's pretty solid. And he comes with this bloody massive tank gun thing, because I think he was meant to have connectivity with Megatron from because I think that's meant to be Megatron from Transformers Armada. I'm not sure. The Energon Universe stuff was a bit... The show was a bit crap, to be honest. I mean, great voice actors and stuff involved. Animation quality was a bit trash. The writing wasn't quite there. Yeah, it was a bit insufferable. But it definitely had its merits. So yeah, there's Galvatron. We've also got... If I can find him. That's the trouble with the core class, is so bloody small. We've also got Sound Blaster here, which is just a black version of Soundwave. Hey. Soundwave with an even deeper voice, apparently. Now, he almost has an ankle rocker because his feet are on ball joints, but they can actually move, so it's a bit pointless. Easy as hell transformation, which is, again, is a really nice reason to love these guys. The fists just roll out here. There's no pivots or anything. And the head is a pain in the ass to get out. There we go. So there's Soundwave. Just, if I can remember how to do Starscream. Let's see. So I think you flip these round. Probably easier to take those off. Yeah, he's got a bit of a crazy transformation. The whole thing just is a bit crazy. I think this whole section here actually spins around, if memory serves, which it really does. Usually just abuses me. So that's his head up there, but the cone has to go down first. So I need to flip that down. Yeah, I can't remember how to transform him. It's been that long. Okay, that's all spun round now. Now we can flip it round. Again, it's a bit of a crazy transformation. So now we've got the feet down, these parts pop round, these bits flip up. You don't have to flip them up, but you can. Gives them a bit more stability. Again, no ankle rockers, which is a bit of a missed opportunity. Lots of hollowness, but you don't tend to see it, so that's a battle really. So I think this does this come right round. So that's the head there. I think you kind of have to... how the hell do you do it? Okay, so that's a faux cockpit. So actually sit down there. Oh dear, I might have to watch someone else transform it. Oh no, there we go. So that spins around, folds into his back there. The head comes all the way up. The chest completely compresses. It's definitely one of the more interesting transformations, especially for a guy this scale. So you just rotate that round, and there's his fists. Now the real trick will be to transform him back. Yep, that is unmistakably Starscream. You can stick his cannons to his shoulders. Yes, you can point them round. I'll get a close-up look once I've done the last one, which is a Megatron here. You can see it's pretty much him. Got the likeness and everything. So this is his pistol that he can carry. Makes up and forms part of the turret. That's the cannon that is on his hand. So you just flip these round. These parts, I think. Okay, so these are the legs. So I think there's a double hinge here. A very interesting transformation on this one, if I can remember how to do it. So there we go. Collapse those out. So there's a hinge there. Put that round. Extra hinge there. That's his legs. Again, no ankle rockers at all. Bit disappointing. So flip that round, that's him half done. This part comes down, I believe. Oh no. Flip it round and... oh wait, no, that becomes the back. So we need to flip round the arms first. That's the arms flipped round. No, his fists don't have anything going on there. If I transform this, right? That flips round. Ah, these do turn. Okay. Ignore me. There we go. That's his arm with his cannon, as per tradition. And this whole part does actually swivel, I think. Or is it just that side that it does? I think it's just that one that has the swivel in it. So these should tab in. There's a little tab there. Tab on the side. I think I need to anchor this right round. There we go. Now these can pop in. There we go. Oh, and it's a satisfying click into place. So So there we go, there's Megatron. His head's on a swivel. He's ball joints everywhere. And he's got his cannon and his pistol. Now you can store the pistol on the back here. There's a peg either side, so you can have that traditional look that he has from his G1 era. So that's a nice little option there. You kind of get all the essence of Megatron here with a little something extra. So let's go in, play around with it. I'll just switch on the autofocus, hopefully it'll work. Just go as close as we can. Okay, autofocus isn't working. It's a piece of crap. There we go. So as you can see there, none of this is stickers, it's all tamper-graphed. Does look like he's a little too happy though. But yeah, that's unmistakably Megatron. And yeah, a lot of cool, nice details all over his body there. And yeah, you do get to, I think you can sort of flip up the cannon like that as if he's about to fire. Though it does get blocked by the shoulder here a bit, so you kind of have to angle it a little way. I mean, you're obviously going to have some limitations with this scale, you know, for an official, but this is bloody well done. Here's a Starscream. Yep, yeah, it's Starscream's head. Nice big brick. Black brick with silver details. Does his head turn? Yes, it does. Which is surprising considering the complexity of the transformation. And yeah, fucking love these guys. So fucking good. I don't love it when those bits fall off though. Still, they peg in pretty nicely. I don't think I had them pegged all the way in. So that's on me, not the toy. Yeah, really nice. And Soundwave, again. Sound Blaster because it's the black version. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Yep, definitely fists. And he's got his gun and this you can mount onto his shoulder here to complete the look and aesthetic. If I can get it in right. There we go. And that is his gun. So yep, very cartoon accurate as well as toy accurate to a heavy degree. It's a nice merging of the both. And you can see there's a little cassette in there. Now this cassette doesn't actually transform, but it's a nice little feature. Yeah, at that scale you're definitely going to lose it. That's for bloody sure. Yeah, just pop that in. Be easier if I put it on the tray here first and then flip it up. There we go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, it's got some nice details on the back as well. Pretty bloody good for that scale. And last of all, we've got Energon Megatron. It's obviously Galvatron, let's not kid ourselves. And yeah, details a little bit lacking on this one, but yeah, he definitely has gusto and a lot of charm. Yeah, solid little figures. So yeah, all in all, this is my kind of general review of Core Class, and especially BombBurst because he's my favorite. I just think having ankle rockers makes it work so much better. Again, he's not perfect because these bits don't actually plug in anywhere, and it would have been so easy for them to do it. But yeah, absolutely love it. Solid work. This is probably the best work they've done with this kind of line and price point as well. Let me just get the focus in right. About there? Yeah, about there is fine. But yeah, fantastic work, Hasbro. More of this type of thing would be perfect. Again, there's a little few flaws, like it would be nice to have a black trim around the cockpit area here, and possibly here as well. But other than that, it's a perfect solid Starscream for that scale. Because, I mean, they got the black outline and trim for this guy. Don't see why they couldn't have done the same for this one. But maybe time or budget constraints. Who knows? Yeah, that's all I've got for you today. So, thanks again for watching. And